Join us and discover beautiful beaches, rugged landscapes, pretty towns, desolate mountain ranges that sweep down to stunning lakes, unique architecture, history and folklore, no shamrocks, no shillelaghs, and definitely no shenanigans, just naked Ireland. This is part 3 of 4 films on the Ulster Transport Museum, and as you can see, we're opening this film with a look at this fabulous 1924 Sunbeam Grand Prix, a car that won the Spanish Grand Prix in the year it was built, and then made a further reputation for itself at Brooklands over the following 10 years. In fact, this whole film is devoted to cars, and we're going to see some real crackers that are housed at the Ulster Transport Museum. Not all of the exhibits are super glamorous though, like this humble Ford Anglia here, once a common sight on our streets, but a rare sight nowadays. These are all cars that I remember from my childhood. This is what I would have considered the rather posh Princess Vandenn Plas. And this little chap again used to be common on our roads. It's a car for disabled drivers. These were little 3-wheelers with fiberglass bodies, and they were offered to people on disability benefit, but scrapped in 2003 due to safety concerns. Over here we see the iconic Mark I Cortina, a dream of every boy racer in the 1970s. And this very unique looking machine, not so common, was the Amphicar, a German-made amphibious car. God knows how it ended up here. But this classic sports car beside it is a 1975 Mgb Roadster, and who wouldn't want something like this? A real beauty. But if I could take home any of the cars here, it would have to be this Mercedes 230 SL from 1964. Imagine driving around the Côte d'Azur in this with Burt Bacharach on the radio, or driving up the Antrim coast maybe. And I love everything about this Triumph Stag, except perhaps the colour. And this Rover invites us to look right inside it to see how it's built. But this next car is very nostalgic for me since my father owned several of them throughout the 1970s. It's the cheeky little Hillman Imp. What was so unusual about this car was it had the engine in the back, and I also remember that the back window opened, which was novel at the time. It would be novel nowadays too. Then we have a lovely Morris Countryman, which was the estate version, with the American style station wagon wood panelling at the back. And this mocked up garage actually smells of oil and grease, and it really does look like the real thing. These were the days, of course, when many people repaired their own cars. This VW Beetle will need no introduction. Nor will the Morris Mini beside it. Again, my dad had one of these right up until the mid-1990s. These older cars I must admit to not know much about, but they're definitely a pleasure to look at. And if this trip has been pleasurable at all, please like the video, give us a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.